You scared the Bazooka Joe out of me. Good morning, people. This is a Johnny interlude number 3. Here early today. Good fresh cup of chocolate Joe. Extremely rich here today. Beautiful day, chilly day, very brisk. I've been here for 10 minutes. There's a man parked across the way. He's urinated 3 times. Now, I don't know if his mother was a camel. I don't know what's going on, but this man is a peeing machine. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm becoming a bit disturbed. Also, there is a car that continues to go back and forth. Student driver. Now, there's very few things in life I despise more than a student driver. There's just no need to almost brush my vehicle as they drive by. Student driving is un-American. Practice on your own time, somewhere where no one's around. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. But with that being said, let me real treat today. San Cristobal El Principe. San Cristobal is, one of my favorite lines of Cuban cigars. The El Principe, very little, 42 ring gauge, Minuto, half Corona. Just a phenomenal cigar. Phil and I, shout out to Phil, Lightin up, Johnny and Phil. Phil misses these interludes. Always love having Phil, but if I had to rely on Phil to get these videos out, there'd be no channel, because Phil is the busiest man in the world with nothing to do. That's Phil. Imaginary tasks, chores, and assignments. That's Phil. But Phil and I ordered a box of these fresh PSP. Should be coming this coming week. This is one I've had for a while, about a year. Gonna light this up. Very breezy out here, folks, so bear with me. It's a beautiful day, but there's a big gust of wind coming in here. I don't know if I'm able to light this. I feel like a caveman lighting this thing. Very windy here. Right off the bat, getting some coffee here, right off the bat. Very little waiting with the Cuban cigar. You start tasting immediately. The student drivers appeared to have left, but I could see they're making their way back. Just very disrespectful. I have no use for a student driver. I want them off the road. And the man, is he? He is urinating yet once again. could be some sort of a record we're setting here with urinations. We're up to 4 in just 15 minutes. I didn't know a human body could hold so much urine. Student drivers making their way back. Now I gotta watch because they're coming very close to my vehicle. Let the stare down begin. And here we go again. Just absolutely no need. Just no need for it. You got a whole park. There's an entire park here. I'm in one space. There's just no need. There's no need. You got an entire park. It's mind-boggling to me. I'm in a space in the corner. There's about 40 other spaces. They got to come right here. Can't make it up. Tell you, I'm getting all milk and cocoa here. Undertones of coffee, milk coffee. No skim. 1% straight dairy. Give you a quick look at the San Cristobal El Principe. Great cigar. Just a great cigar. As Phil and I would say, good sitcom cigar. Nice 20-minute, half hour. Phil and I finally did episode 5. Looking to do something special. Either episode 6 or 7. Gonna try to use a different location, but that's in the works. We're still trying to sign the contract with John Voight out in Jersey. Beautiful sky, crops of blue. Not really a cloud in the sky, with the exception of the briskness. Beautiful day, perfect day out here for a nice minuto. Almost a perfect scene if I can get rid of the urinator and the student driver, who has been backing up now for the past 3 minutes. I don't know where he's backing up to. There is a cliff about 30 feet away. Almost hoping he goes down the cliff. Yes, that's a garbage can. Very close to a barrel here. Very close. Has no clue what he's doing behind the wheel. No business being on the road. I can only wish I was his instructor, because I'd fail him instantly. I mean, I'd fail him instantly. Holiday for us tomorrow, President's Day. I'm on call. We're supposed to be getting some snow overnight. The streets rely on me. The streets rely on me. I'm, as Phil's mentioned many times before, I'm a gladiator, and it's not easy. It's not easy being a gladiator. Everything I do, I try to dominate. Whether it's work, whether it's play, whether it's... I just don't understand. Do they not see the barrel? Do they not see them backing into the barrel? I wish they would just go away. No use for a student driver. No use. This is all milk chocolate, folks. Coffee on the palate. Is this not something else? We're now, I've been here a little over 20 minutes, and there has now been 5 urinations by this man. This man is a pissing machine. How much water did you drink? He's zipping up again. Whew. Oh man, got to be some sort of a world record here. And getting back in his vehicle. A tremendous feat I am witnessing here. Could be the worst driver I have ever seen in my life. No clue how to reverse. Has attempted to park 3 times. Not even getting in the vicinity of the parking lines. The brights are on. The bright lights are on. Have no reasonable idea why there's bright lights on, but they're on. Clearly, this man belongs in a go-kart, ride a bicycle. Just get out from behind the wheel, because this man has no business. No business. And he just drives away. If I'm the instructor, I'm wondering to myself, A, is this man serious? And B, how could I possibly give this man a license? Just, there's speed bumps exiting this park. He is coming to a complete stop, to the point where putting his car in park, then going back and drive to go over the hump. I really wonder how he thinks he's doing in his own mind. That's what I gotta wonder. All milk chocolate, hints of coffee, dab of peanut, just a dab, just a dab of peanut. The San Cristobal again. It's the dessert line of Cuban cigars: La Fueza, La Punta, Don Alejandro. I mean, El Principe. It's just, excuse me, I stand corrected. Don Alejandro is a Vegas line. I'm thinking of the El Moro. Vegas is not far off from San Cristobal. In the same family. Fathers were related. Very close cousins. Student drivers coming back for more, folks. He's not getting any better the longer he's out here. From my calculations, almost getting worse as he drives. He has stood clear of my vehicle the last 2 passes, which I'm happy about. Unfortunately, he's come close again. There are 4 people cramped in this little Honda, almost cheering this disgrace of a driver on. Is now backing into a snow mound. If I can come back after this life is over, if I can come back as someone else, I would come back as this man's driving instructor. And I would tear him a new one in that backseat. Because this is some of the most putrid driving you will ever see. Across the way, this man's bladder has seemed to getting somewhat of under control. I don't see humanly possible how this man can urinate again. These aren't little urinations. This man is out there for at least a minute and a half each time he releases the urine. Lot going on here early. Lot going on. The cigar never disappoints. This is right up my alley. Phil tries to get me off the cocoa and cream just to try something new. We had the Davidoff that was out of my realm, but it was very good. It was orangey, zesty. Phil enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as well. I'm more of a cocoa guy. This is very slight cocoa. Milk chocolate. Almost feel like I'm on an Easter egg hunt. And I'm crossing a chocolate patch. That's a tree there. That's a tree. The man is finally parked in a space and then slightly tapped into the tree in front of the space. He almost had it. Got to give him credit. He almost had it. Imagine insurancing this man. Imagine being a car insurance for this man. Just pure insanity. All milk chocolate, undertones of coffee. That's what you're gonna get here. You're not gonna get much else. And that's all you need to get. One of the most underrated cigars. You'll never find this cigar rated anywhere. People won't talk about it outside of Cuba unless you're a hardcore. And as we speak, this man is urinating yet once again. The bladder on this man, I cannot believe he's unzipping yet once again. Folks, somehow, some way, I need to contact the Guinness Book of World Records and put this man's urination in there, because he is a hero here. I mean, an absolute hero. I almost want to go shake his hand. I don't know if he has any Kleenex or wet wipes with him, but what a story this man is. You know, this is the little engine that could. David versus Goliath. This is a true underdog story of a cigar. A tale of triumph. This is a cigar you root for when no one else will. This is Rudy. This is Rudy getting on that field, proving who he is. This is Rudy. Just a tremendous cigar. I mean, this is everything you want. Everything I want. Pure cocoa. Milk chocolate. Slight cream. As we're getting down to the end, slight cream. Still trying to parallel park. Some of the worst parallel parking you'll ever see is happening right in front of me. San Cristobal. Just absolutely love it. Maybe one day Phil will do an interlude. Phil is what you call a procrastinator. No matter what he does, it's wait till next week, wait till tomorrow. Fantasy football, let's trade next week. Phil, if you talk to your nephew, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes with Phil. You got to stay on top of him. Work ethic needs a just a dab of tweaking. Phil couldn't work for me. I love Phil, but couldn't work for me. Wouldn't make it out of the interview, and he would beg for that interview. Don't let him fool you. He would beg for that interview, but he wouldn't make it out alive. Phil's the type of guy that on the job, he'll go use the bathroom, and he's one of those guys that stay in there 15, 20 minutes just to kill time. You don't do that on not in my organization. Not in my organization. You get back to work. But, you know, that's why we love Phil. Because I feel like I have to carry Phil. Just like at work, I got to carry my partners. Phil is my partner outside of work. And I'll continue to carry Phil. That being said, San Cristobal El Principe, it's all milk chocolate. All milk chocolate. Undertones of coffee. Highly recommended. Highly. Most people have never heard of this. Please. Take it from Johnny. Take it from Phil. Go get yourself some. You will not be disappointed. It's a tremendous cigar. Johnny interlude number 3. Lighten up. Johnny and Phil. Big shout out to Phil. Just a big shout out to Phil. Much love. I welcome Phil into the Met family now. A Yankee fan now turned Met fan. We welcome you aboard. Baseball season around the corner. And you have yourself a happy Sunday. Lighten up, Johnny and Phil.